What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Matt Stingray. Thanks for checking in. So today we're going to do a full review of my Glycine Combat Sub. Let's rock this watch. What can I say about this except I am impressed? For $400, this watch is amazing. I mean, the features, the specs and features with sucker, not only that, the way it wears, the how you turn the crown, I mean, it's awesome. So let's get into some of the specs. It is 42 millimeters in diameter. It is only 10 millimeters thick. Look at that. 10 millimeters thick. It has a flat sapphire crystal. It has a signed screw down crown. High polished on the sides of the case. Very nicely brushed on the top. And the bracelet perfectly sits flush with the lugs. It's polished, high polished with the I added the extra fingerprints there, guys, just for you. High polished on the sides of the case. The end lugs are drilled on both sides, and look how they just sweep down. They fall down, guys. So this thing, the bracelet on this sucker, it just hangs straight down. It has a screw down, non-see-through case back with the Glycine symbol there, the Glycine Combat symbol. See if we can get in on that. And it says Glycine GL0078, stainless steel, automatic, sapphire crystal, 200 atmospheres, 1019625. It's probably a model or reference number. So as it stated, it has 200 meters of water resistance. Okay, this is an automatic GL224 movement. All right, the dial is a gray sort of color. It's gray hands, gray dial with lume at all around the edge. It has the date complication at the 3 o'clock. Guys, this is one of, I just have to speak to the date complication real quick. This is one of the easiest watches of all the ones I own that it is to see that date. I like how the numbers are in white. It's a black dial, and then it is outlined at the white square right there. Very easy to see. I love my Omega Speedmaster, but darn it, if it isn't the hardest thing to see that date window. It's just, now I get it, it's an aesthetic thing and it looks better and it's a fashion thing, but sometimes I feel like the utility of a watch outweighs the fashion, and it varies for me. It's in certain watches. So let's get back to the dial here. Second hand is illuminated with that square little baton there that is loomed. I like that a lot. I gotta say I like that a lot. This is a printed dial. One rub, people will give this a lot of grief, is it is a printed dial. And it doesn't have indices and stuff. But I think that's one, just wearing this for the last month or so, rocking that watch, because that is what we do here. We rock watches at the Rock the Watch channel. So I believe that's what helped them get. Now, I don't know if I can get it. I'm going to really try. But look at how you could see it. I think it helped a lot. Now that bezel insert is not very deep at all. Not the bezel insert. I'm sorry. The rehot. It has a very shallow rehot. That's what I was trying to say, was rehot. Look how look at, that's how I believe it helped them achieve, at least shave off some of the thickness on there, is those hands sit so close to that dial that they could squish that down there because they don't have to have a minute hand that clears a tall applied indice. So you'll also see, this dial is very easy to read. You'll also see that the numbers are a lighter color gray. They're more match the hands, the color of the hands gray. But they also have lume around that sucker. And I'll roll in a lume shot right here. So yeah, you see how the numbers are even outlined. This has really good lume. It has the 24-hour, what people like to call military time. It has the 24-hour time around the inside. I think the only thing that is applied on there, and see it's catching my lights there. I think the only thing that applied on there is the little glycine bird or symbol, whatever the heck that is on there. But yeah, the dial, it says Swiss made at the bottom. It almost has a Mercedes style hand without the little Mercedes in it for the hour hand. The lume is really good on this watch. Let's see, the crown. Man, is this one of the best crowns. This is one of the best crowns to grab a hold of. Look at how the crown guards come down sharply. They come about the middle of the crown, but there's nothing in the way for me when I grab it. It is so easy to grab this sucker. It is the right size. It's not so small I'm trying to get my hands in there. It is the right size. Very, very smooth. Pops out. Look at there is absolutely no movement. Look how substantial. And I think that is a seal right there. Very smooth. Let's see if we can hear the movement as it winds. Very smooth, very easy. Look how big that crown is. And it's not so big that it's ugly looking. This is a very solid watch. Let's look at the bezel. Now that bezel, man, that red bezel I love that red bezel. Now this only has 60 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do the math. It has 60 clicks, but they are the most, listen to that, substantial and solid clicks. They snap right into place. Snap. Any back play? No, sir. Any movement in the bezel? No, sir. Snap. Snap. I mean, it's just no back play whatsoever. Very substantial clicks. Now that might also be a design by having 60 clicks, they're able to have bigger little ratcheting system in there. It'll snap right in, but it's also very solidly made. This bracelet is very nice. Now, there is no side-to-side movement. A lot of the lower-end watches, or not as well, you'll get gaps right here in the sides, and you'll get the solid end link, or end links will move inside between the lugs. This has none of that, and it is very smooth. One of the things you can tell about the lower end watches is you will get a lip in between the end lug, the lugs, and the end lug. That's none of that here. It's smooth, both sides. It doesn't wiggle at all, doesn't move at all. The bracelet is a standard pin and collar style. It does not articulate in, so it's not a bunch of different pieces, but it lays. But as I showed before, if you hold this sucker out, it just lays straight down. It has a solid milled clasp, snaps in. It's security lock, security pushers. It is laser etched with glycine. And I don't know if that's a little bird or what that is. But this security class right here is got to be one of the most solid. I mean, let's see if we can. I mean, that took some significant force. I'm going to show you on a watch that I'm rocking today, and we'll get to that in a second, how it kind of, but it is very secure. I got to get my nail under here and snap it off. It is very secure. It never comes loose. So it has a very good milled clasp. Again, it was solid. It has 4 micro adjustments. Quick wristwatch check. I am rocking my Islander ISL 10, the white dial. This is a great watch. So yeah, let me show you you've seen this earlier in the video, the Islander that I'm rocking. And I'm going to do a follow-up video of this. This is also a great watch, very good watch for money, but it has a few small issues. I mean, if you can overlook some issues with Seiko's, you can definitely take overlook the little minor issues that these have. But I wanted to show you, after I showed you the security pusher on my Glycine, look at this. It just snaps. Very little effort to snap it right up. It just snaps right in and then snap it up. I've had this one actually come loose and I found it flopping like that while wearing it. It doesn't happen very often, but it does happen. And this one you can just snap right in. It's pretty good. It snaps down pretty good, but not so. As you can see, you can kind of hear it. And as opposed to this one, it actually takes significant force to get this one down. But yeah, that's how good the security fold over is on this clasp. This has quickly become one of my favorite watches. I honestly alternate between this and my Seamaster a lot. This is just an awesome watch, and it is very, very good build quality for $400. So this thing gets an awesome thumbs up, a very enthusiastic thumbs up from the old Matt Stingray. Hey guys, if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe down below. Leave a comment, and as always, rock that watch.